Tuburan Coffee is a homegrown product of the local farmers of the municipality of Tuburan, the largest municipality of the province of Cebu. The first coffee plantation of the municipality were established in 2012 when Mayor Democrito Aljun Diamante sourced out some 30,000 coffee saplings from Davao del Norte and had local farmers trained on how to grow this lucrative crop. Mayor Aljun envisioned coffee farming as more sustainable and profitable livelihood for the upland communities rather than making charcoal or gathering firewood, which only contributed to deforestation. Through the years, government agencies assisted the development of this coffee farming in the municipality, making Tuburan the coffee capital of the province of Cebu. Currently, Tuburan Coffee sources from more than 3,000 hectares of coffee smallholdings across 29 barangays, supporting more than 2,000 farmers. They now supply coffee shop, hotels, and distributors in Cebu and in Metro Manila. Let us now journey on how Tuburan Coffee was made from seed to cup. We will now walk through at their demo farm in Barangay Kabangkalan, where we'll be taught on how Tuburan coffee is grown, harvested, and processed. Most plants in Tuburan are Robusta coffee, a variety of Coffea canipora. This is one of the two species of widely cultivated coffee plants, together with Arabica coffee. Robusta coffee can grow on lower altitudes and warmer climates. They are also more resistant to pests and diseases compared to other cultivars due to higher caffeine content. Steam propagation or cloning. A coffee bean is actually a seed that comes from a scientific type of berries. Therefore, we can say that coffee beans actually come from a fruit. But in the case of Tuburan coffee, Robusta coffee plants propagation is recommended to be performed by vegetative methods, one of which is cuttings or cloning. Among plant organs that can be used for cuttings or cloning is the stem or steam propagation. This way, the stem segment from cuttings was able to provide the best root and leaf growth. Such case, our farmers cut branches into smaller sections for planting in beds covered in UV plastic sheeting called germination chambers. Steam propagation or cloning is a preferred method in producing more plants because they begin fruiting in 18 months, unlike the seed-grown plants which would take 2 to 3 years to mature. The coffee cherries in Tuburan coffee are harvested by hand pick. Fully ripe red coffee cherries were meticulously taken out by pickers from the coffee trees on daily basis from the harvest season that runs between October and May of every year. At the main facility, harvested fruits, coffee cherries that are fully ripe are processed, fermented within 12 to 24 hours to keep the sugars of coffee within this process, which is called anaerobic fermentation. Ripe cherries will go into a pulper machine, removing the skin and revealing the mucilage, and wet seeds, which are then dried for a few days under the sun on raised beds or simply called the solar drying. After drying, in order to peel off the seed coat or parchment, the dried beans then go into a huller machine or dehulling. This is followed by the most meticulous part where the green coffee beans or raw beans are sorted by hand, inspecting each and every bean which have defect and separate it from the best ones. Laborers select only the beans with no defects. Best ones separating them from debris and defective or broken beans. More than half of the beans don't make the cut. This time-consuming step ensures the quality of final product. Only the best green coffee beans are roasted, ground, and packed. waste materials from every step of the process, such as the pulp, hull, and discarded beans, are used as organic compost for the coffee plants. The roasting process is essential and the final step in coffee production. It requires the perfect timing and setting of temperature and standard of specialty coffee roasting. To provide the perfect product, while the beans roast, they will split and their coating will be released. Roasting beans even for a few minutes or longer or shorter can alter the flavor of the entire batch. Thus, perfect timing should be observed in order to get the perfect product of Tuburan coffee. It then cupped by the master coaster in order to ensure the batches of coffee roasted are consistent. After roasting and meticulous cupping and inspecting it, the powdered and finished coffee granules were placed in a sanitized container and will be transported to the packing house located in the central town, where workers, mostly children of Tuburan coffee workers, were trained to do the packaging of the finished products. Tuburan Coffee Farm was truly a seed-to-cup experience, like most agro-tourism destinations, with a deeper appreciation of the hard work and ingenuity of the local farmers behind how Tuburan coffee is being produced, processed, and served. Tuburan Coffee, truly a coffee experience.